All right. I want to welcome everybody out this evening to the ribbon cutting for the small species animal facility that has been constructed at the Fayette County Fair. For those of you that don't know me, and most of you do, I'm Pierce Wilson. I'm the board president here, and behind us we have our complete board here tonight for the dedication of our building. This has definitely been a long time coming to make this happen, and it's, you know, I was told to collect some thoughts on it, and I guess I want to go back to the fact that I never thought that starting the day after the fair last year that we would tear buildings down and have a building built and be ready to go by now. It was unbelievable efforts with everybody involved to make it happen. One of the things is it was a major undertaking to get to this point, and obviously it was a major feat for the board to make sure this happened and to do this in a financially safe manner to make sure that we continue the fair on for many decades. But with that, it took a lot of hands, and many hands make light work. And I think one of the things that was really nice about this project was over time, it opened us up as a board to have discussions about things. And one of the biggest things is not necessarily everybody's going to always agree on certain things that need to be done, but we could get a general consensus put together and make a logical decision for a greater outcome. And I think that that's something that I like to strive and always push to say is I like our board to row in the right direction. And definitely this was a project that brought the whole group together, and we rowed the boat in a direction to make it happen. So that's paying homage to everybody that's involved with us at the board at this point. And, you know, for those that have been coming to the fair for a long time, our two elderly buildings here, we're in need to be updated. The livestock industry's changed. Those barns were sized for animals that were much smaller than animals that are now. Just in general, things of the nature of rot with the wood or anything like that needed done. You know, it takes a lot of money to run the place. It takes a lot of effort to do that, and we were able to get ourselves in a position to make this building happen and to do something that will be not only a space that will be for today or for tomorrow. Hopefully 100 years from now when the fair's here, they're going to be using this same building. It's in the same great condition. So like I said, growing up here, showing at the fair, it definitely is different. Every time that I come on the fairgrounds and I come down here, I still picture the two old white buildings. And it's taken a little bit of time for me to get used to it, but you know, every time I walk down here, I kind of amaze myself and look at this and say, this is really nice. You get the New York City effect. You just want to look up at it all the time. And you know, I know that through the fair network of people, there's been a lot of counties that have called and talked to us about this project along the way. And you know, we obviously will share our trade secrets of how we've made it work and what we like, things we wanted to change and where we want to go with it. So other than that, I want to just thank the donors and everybody that made this possible. You know, obviously the fair is made up of the community. It took everybody that's sitting here in some way, shape, or form had their hand in making this happen. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Rebecca and Emily. You're coming up also? We'll start with Rebecca first. You have a few thoughts you want to share from the side of 4-H. So Rebecca Dice is going to speak now.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rebecca Dice. I am this year's president of the Countywide Swine Club. I've shown pigs since I was 8 years old. To say that this new barn is just an upgrade would be an understatement. This building isn't just a barn or structure of metal and beams, it's a blessing. Tonight, I would like to speak on behalf of all my fellow friends, family, and companions to say thank you to all of our sponsors, leaders, clubs, and individuals that helped make this barn possible. In this barn, 4-H members with their families work diligently caring for their animal projects. Memories and lifelong friendships are made, awards and ribbons are earned. This barn is a privilege to show from, and we are so proud of this new beautiful facility. It will provide for future generations to come. Thank you.
everyone, I'm Emmeline Shear. I'm a member of the New Horizons 4-H Club, and I just want to say good evening. It is an honor to be here today as we celebrate the dedication of this beautiful new livestock barn. On behalf of the 4-H members who will fill these aisles for years to come, thank you. To many people, this is a new building, but to us, it's so much more. It's a place where young people will learn responsibility, hard work, patience, and compassion. It is where early mornings, late nights, and countless hours of caring for our animals come together to teach lessons that last a lifetime. This barn stands because of the generosity of our donors, sponsors, volunteers, and the Fayette County Fair Board. Your belief in our program is something we will never take for granted. Every board, every beam, and every stall represents an investment in the future of agriculture and in the next generation of leaders. As 4-H members, we know that raising livestock is about much more than winning ribbons. It is about caring for living creatures, learning from our successes and our setbacks, and developing character that will guide us throughout our lives. This barn will become a place where friendships are made, families gather, and mentors encourage us, and memories are created. Years from now, many of us will remember not only the banners we won, but also the people who believed in us enough to make this place possible. To everyone who donated, sponsored, planned, built, and supported this project, thank you for giving us a place where dreams can grow alongside our livestock. Your generosity will benefit countless young exhibitors for many years to come. On behalf of all current and future members, thank you for believing in us and investing in our future. We promise to honor this gift by continuing to work hard, care for our animals, and support one another and represent Fayette County with pride. Thank you, and may this barn be filled with learning, laughter, friendship, and the spirit of agriculture and community.
Wow, wait. Wow, congratulations. Girls, you did great. They were so nervous. I'm Uriel Noddle. I'm the Executive Director of the Fayette County Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here for a couple of reasons tonight. One, we do ribbon cuttings. We're a chamber, and we're going to help cut a ribbon here tonight. But two, we're here because we're 8 days out from the fair, right? 8 days out from the fair. We're so excited. I've probably heard people talk to me about the fair. I know at least 4 times today, and I have a meeting on Friday about setting up our staff to be out here, and we're really excited to be here. What I want to remind everyone, I heard the girls talking about investment. I think investment is really important. So we think about the fair, we think about the fairgrounds. A lot of times, those 4 people who talked to me about the fair today, they were talking about how much fun the fair is, and how it's tourism, and how they love to bring people here, and how we like to show off our fair. And all of that is very true. This is an incredible fair, the best in the state. I would be willing to say one of the best in the nation, right? Absolutely. But in Fayette County, agriculture is much, much more. In Fayette County, agriculture is an economic driver. So this building, this is part of the economics of Fayette County. The agricultural industry in Fayette County provides $37 million worth of product out of this little county every single year. Those are amazing numbers. Agriculture in Fayette County is one of our leading industries. And so, in addition to saying congratulations to every one of the folks here who worked so hard to make this building happen so fast, and it's an incredible place. On behalf of the Chamber, on behalf of Economic Development, we say thank you on it for a whole different reason. This is absolutely incredible. This is economic development for Fayette County, and that means a whole lot. Now, we have some folks here with us tonight who I know want to say congratulations before we actually officially cut that ribbon. So kind of let me work through the group here, work with me for a couple of minutes. The first person I'd like to introduce is Senator Pat Stefano.
Thank you. Good afternoon. We all have our memories. And I'm looking around, I see some are just forming some. We've been here for a long time. I remember as a child, some of you are forming your new ones now, but you know how the fair was, it's part of your being. And I know change is very difficult. But from what I understand, this has been on the planning books for quite a while. And this is absolutely amazing. This is a once-in-a-lifetime achievement. You guys have done an amazing job here in changing the barn structure, putting this in place. something that I'm not going to see change. Maybe other buildings will get built here, but this building's going to be here long after I'm gone, and there'll be new memories made here. This is such a major investment, and kudos to everybody that's involved. All the board members, all your hard work of planning, putting this together, the decisions you had to make, but it's just executed beautifully, done on time, which is amazing. We know how that is these days. As I always tell everybody, if you need your permits, you have to get it from DEP, which stands for Don't Expect a Permit. So, and you got all that, you got everything in place, you've built it, it's ready to go for fair time. But I also want to comment on the names you see above. This is what I call a group effort. So many people believe in what has to happen here. Our youth are going to be formed by what they're doing under this roof. It's so important, and everyone above here and everyone behind me believes that in total. So I'm here to say congratulations, looking forward to cutting the ribbon, and looking forward to spending many hours under this roof in the next year and the years to follow. So congratulations, everyone.
Today, both Representative Grimm-Krupa and Representative Warner wanted to be with us tonight. They were in DC and got called to Harrisburg. And so they both asked me to extend their congratulations to the board. If they were here in town, they would absolutely be here, but they're in Harrisburg this evening. So congratulations on behalf of the representatives. Here with us tonight, though, I do want to introduce Commissioner Chair Scott Dunn.
Thank you. I like to start a lot of my talks out by saying one sentence, and that is, it's a beautiful day in Fayette County. This is a beautiful night in Fayette County. Great things are happening here, and I'm so excited for the fair in 8 days, I guess, and these guys behind us are doing all the work. Muriel, before we came up, wanted to know if I needed some stats on the fair. She knows I'm like the data guy, you know? And I said, I don't need no stinking stats for the fair. This is the Fayette County Fair. I can remember coming here as a little kid, I'm not going to tell you how long ago that was, with my dad, who was an old-time country guy who knew all the farmers. And of course, as a little kid, what did I want to do? Ride rides. But I was not allowed to ride rides. I had to go through every one of these aisles with my dad meeting all the his old friends of the old farmers from out in the country before we would be allowed to go ride a ride. So I have very fond memories as a youth coming here, and I have very fond memories as an adult now, bringing my kids here. I have a daughter that's 30, so we've been coming back to the Fayette County Fair. And I'm so excited for this building. I'm so excited for the Fair Board. Can I get a round of applause for the Fair Board? These are the hardest working people on any board in Fayette County. And it's a year-round job. They do it for, apparently I thought you got paid as hard as you work, but apparently you don't get paid. They do it for the love of this organization. They do it for the love of the Fayette County Fair. And I'm so happy to see the investment into the facilities here. And that's going to make this fair stay here much longer. And so I'm very excited. Thank you for all you do. And let's go. See you in 8 days.
He always says I take his stats away, and so I gave them to him, and he said, I don't need no stinking stats. Let me introduce Commissioner Vice Chair Vince DeCidi.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here for this ribbon cutting. What a wonderful facility, and I think it'll really be a big help to the fair, and during Fair Week for sure. It's beautiful. My hats off to the board and all the planning that you have done. This is wonderful. I think about the fair. We have a picture in our office of the groundbreaking of the fair. If you guys are ever in there, any people that visit, it's amazing, and it was had to be in the late 40s or early 50s, and commissioners at the time were Commissioner Stutzlager, Commissioner Williams, and Commissioner Graham. But that was the start of all this, and look what we have today here. You've grown this fair into one of the best in the state and the nation, and it's something to be really proud of. And we enjoy working with this group, and want to thank all the donors that helped make this possible. It's always a team effort when you have successes, and I'm just glad to be here and support your efforts. Commissioners wholeheartedly support the Fair Board with this facility, and we're very proud of it, and I'm looking forward to the fair here in another 8 days, I believe. Thank you.
Commissioner Vice Chair Harry Dutch Kaufman.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me this evening. This is quite an honor to be here. Pierce, you were right. I just want to look up. It's gorgeous. New York, New York. But, you know, I just want to go back a little bit, and I see Bill Jackson out there, and there's other board members that were part of this whole process and where this fair has come over the many years that it's been here. And I want to thank them for what they have done over the years. And, of course, you guys picking it all up here, man. This is fabulous. We have the best fair. I think Butler claims they have one of the best fairs in the state, but I don't think it's correct. My two sisters live up there. I told them they're crazy. Come on down here to Fayette County. But I just want to thank all the donors, all the people that were involved in this. I know this took yeoman work to get done in 1 year, I understand. I was asking one of the Fair Board members, you've been working on this for 2 years or something? No, we started last year and it's done right now. So that's kind of exciting that, you know, they put this all together, and in 1 year, I mean, it takes us in government, it takes us 5-6 years to get something done. And maybe then it's not even done. I remember Joe Hardy saying, he says, Dutch, he says, I don't know, I can't get anything done in government. He says, I just want to write a check. And so that's what he did. He wrote a check for things. But it takes a lot of people to work hard to get this done. I'm going to copy Scott. Big round of applause for the board here. These folks are endearing. They work hard. They treat me very well. I know that. They're always nice and kind. But thanks for inviting us out. Congratulations to everyone here. I know everyone had a part in this, and the future's bright for the Fayette County Fair.
So Pierce, I think there's only one thing that's left to make it official, right? Up, wait. We can't forget. Our Fayette County Fair Queen and Princess.
Hi, my name is Olivia Love. For the past year, I've had the honor of serving as your 2025 Fayette County Fair Queen. Most of my memories from summers growing up came from these very barns on this grounds. They came from running around 4-H Olympics, riding rides. So I'm honored to stand here in this new barn to watch younger generations of 4-Hers get to make the same memories and cherish the same moments as I did growing up. So I'm so honored, and I can't thank the donors enough for their generous donations. I'm so excited for you guys to finally see this at the 2026 Fayette County Fair. Hi, I'm Caroline Smith. I'm your 2025 Fayette County Fair Princess. And like Liv said, I'm also a 4-H kid through and through. So I've definitely grown up in these barns, and to say this is an improvement is an understatement. And I also work here. I'm part of the staff in the office, and just this fair board is one of the best, most supportive fair boards out there, especially of our 4-H and of our youth. And they truly believe in us in every single one of our projects that we do. So big thank you guys so much. I always feel so supported, and so does every other kid here. So thank you guys. Thank all of our donors because this would not be possible without you. So thank you all.
Now. All right, so that only leaves us one thing left to do to make this official, and that is to cut a ribbon. 2, 1.